Welcome everyone, and welcome back to the 72 Name of God weekly class. This week, such a beautiful week, is the third week of the month of Taurus, month of Iyar, and the correspondent 72 name for this particular week is א.ל.ד. א.ל.ד is a well-known sequence as the protection from evil eye. It's also, if we will read the Hebrew pronunciation of the letters, is א.ל.ד, or I will give birth or rebirth. It's a very powerful week because in the middle of this week, Wednesday night, is the evening, Wednesday night through Thursday, is the 18th day of the month of Iyar, the month of Taurus. It's also known to be the holiday of lag ba'omer. It's the 33rd day of the Omer, the counting of the Omer. It's known to be the most important day of the year in the Kabbalah Center, because this is the day where the revelation of the Zohar, the script of the Kabbalistic knowledge given by Rabbi Shimon to his 10 of his students to deliver to us, has been revealed. All the secrets, all the knowledge, everything that, not just what I share with you, all the teachers are sharing with you, are taken from the secret of Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai, delivering it to everyone from the Zohar. The whole existence of the Kabbalah Center based on this revelation of this beautiful technology, energy, protection for each one of us. And it's interesting, when we speak about birth or rebirth, okay, but when we speak about birth, what precedes every birth, every soul reincarnating into this world, is the agreement that the soul has done with the Creator prior of arrival to this world. The soul made a commitment that in this time, in this journey of life, as coming and birth into this world, she will do everything that it takes to reveal the light of the Creator, to go to the process of the correction, to reveal the soul's light in this world. And in this week, with a reminder for us of the birth of the Zohar in the world, like the revelation of this light, it's like we are awakened by revealing more of our light into this world. This is why א.ל.ד, I know it's known like the protection from evil eye, and it can be used for that as well. But I like to see this week for each one of us as the tool that support us to reveal the light from within even further, to see the power and the endless possibilities that exist within each one of us. I want to share with you a story from the Zohar. One of the stories that I love and connect to, it's actually in the portion of Behar. It's a portion that always comes before the Lag BaOmer or after Lag BaOmer, but it's connect to the Omer, to Lag BaOmer. And I want to read from you, from the Zohar, this story, and to share with you. It's one of the stories I really love. So it's from Behar, it's from verses 58 to 62, and it goes like this. Two students of Rabbi Shimon were walking in the wilderness when they came upon three people in the midst of a situation. Something told the students to hide behind a tree and observe what was going on. They saw two travelers who had met a man who had lost his way in the forest and was starving. One of the travelers said, "Well, I'm going to help him." But the other said, "You know, we have a long walk ahead of us, and you won't make it if you give him your food. You won't have enough to eat yourself. You are going to die in the wilderness if you help this man. So, it's your life or his." But the first traveler ignored his friend, warning, and gave the hungry man his food, everything that he had. One of the two students of Rabbi Shimon wanted to reveal himself to the traveler and to save the day. But the other student said, no, this is an act of heaven. We have to see what's going to happen next. So they decided to follow this pair as they made their way through the wilderness. As the day wore on, the generous traveler weakened. But rather showing him kindness and compassion, his friend said, "I told you this would happen." Having a selfish nature, he continued on his way, leaving his companion to die alone in the middle of nowhere. The weak traveler stumbled, leaned against a tree, and eventually fell asleep. While he slept, a snake slid down the tree trunk and prepared to bite him. But an angel, in the form of another snake, came down and grabbed the deadly snake by its head, saving the traveler's life. At this point, the student of Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai stepped out from the behind of the cover of the trees. They awakened the generous traveler, fed him, and told him what they have observed. "You see," they explained, "you were about to die, but the angel has given you an opportunity with a starving stranger to act of kindness. And because you had been so generous, you were allowed to live." And I want to read us that last section from the Zohar in Aramaic to connect to the power of the Zohar. אמר רבי יוסי, ולה אמינה לך, דקודשה בריחו באה למרחש לי על ניסה, ולה תפוק זכותיה מיניה, הדייכי אתר ההוא ברנש, וקם ואזיל ליה. אחידו ביה רבי חייה. ורבי יוסי, ויאבו ליה למחל, בתר דאכל, אחיבו ליה נשא דרכיש ליה, הקדוש ברוך הוא. And it says the two students' names Rabbi Yossi and Rabbi Chia. It's like a tremendous miracle happened to this man because of his kindness and his generosity. It's a beautiful story which has so many lessons and connecting to the portion of Behar. One of the lessons, one of the reasons that it's connecting to the portion of Behar, just a side note, this portion include within it 57 verses. 57 is the numerical value of the word zan, which is abundance. With the energy of this week, the power of the Zohar, the revelation of the 72 name couldn't have taken place without the Zohar. We are being given an opportunity by connecting to the beautiful wisdom, connecting to Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai. It's like giving a second chance. And rebirth, א.ל.ד, in another angle of translation, it's a combination that is giving us the opportunity of second chance. And especially this week, we want to take these attributes of kindness and to choose to be kind and to respect and to awaken the heart within, to open our heart, to be in a place of sharing with other people. And I'm sure that all of us who are studying this wisdom kind of have of like before Kabbalah and after Kabbalah, right? It's like before I studied Kabbalah, this is like how I behave, what I knew was very limited. After and while studying now Kabbalah, we feel rebirth, new. We have been given a second chance. So it's also an opportunity for us this week to give people second chance. So look within your list of your acquaintances, your friends, your family members that you shut down, that you pushed away. Maybe it's time to make a phone call and to give them a second chance. Any person around you, even a stranger, awaken the kindness through א.ל.ד. Be new. It's like create new. Think with a new way. This is how Rabbi Shimon and his students behaved. They completely like created a startup from that generation that affects the whole world to the end of eternity, right? So this is the time and this is the week that we choose actively to be like the Creator. Use kindness, use respect, and give second chance to other people. Choose to born again, or have our consciousness to have a rebirth of us, of the way we think, maybe a new thinking, a new behavior, a new way of looking at things. And with the power of these letters, א.ל.ד, and of course the Zohar, and the connection and the powerful connection and the tremendous amount of light that's been revealed to us this week, Wednesday night, Thursday, we are connecting to the beautiful essence of this world, of why the world exists. It's a wonderful lesson for this whole month. If you remember the messages from the first week of the month of Taurus, we continue in with this, gradually with this understanding. Have a powerful week. א.ל.ד. And share with me your experiences of this rebirth, or the new thinking that you have really earned this week. And another thing I would like to ask from you, please give a second chance to another person. Even share with them your knowledge. Share with them the Zohar. This is the time to make a complete impact on this world and to bring peace and end of chaos and end of suffering to the entire humanity. Thank you for joining me.